The worst fallacy of advice someone can give it to you is to advise you to do what exactly your mates are doing. I beg you, help me watch this video. This video you are watching is about two vehicles crossing a flooded road. The first vehicle was able to pass through, but unfortunately for the second vehicle was carried away by the flood. This is how simply life is. Actually, this video is not about the two vehicles, but rather I just want you to understand the reality in life. I know someone who is now in prison because he was copying what his mates were doing. I know someone who have regretted for getting married because he was copying what his mates were doing. I know someone who have regretted traveling to abroad because he was copying what his mates were doing. You know, I want you to understand something. Everyone has his own grace and everyone has his own blessing. What will help your mate might end up killing you, like what is happening in this video. Now, when you watch this video carefully, you can see that the first vehicle were able to pass through the flood, but the second one was carried away by the flood. This should tell you that everyone carries his own grace. So you need to be very, very careful whenever you are copying someone. I know some people who are now 6 feet under the ground because they were copying their mates. I know someone who is now in abroad, and what to eat and where to sleep is now very difficult for him because they leave their place of destiny and travel to abroad. You know, some of you, your blessings day in the village, but you are moved to the city and you are struggling there. You know, you need to avoid what your mates are doing. You need to avoid copying your mate, because what will help your mate might end up losing you and make things difficult for you in your life. Anyone who advises you to copy what exactly your mates are doing to succeed in life, run away from that person, because that person wants to end your career. Everyone has his own grace and blessing. When you look at your hands, all fingers are not equal. Some are longer, some are shorter. The same thing applies in real life. All of us, we are not the same. What will help your mate will end you losing your life. Now you see all these people who are in prison, some of them follow their mate to go and sell, and now they are in prison. Those of them who are in prison, some of them follows their mate to go and use their mama to go and kill humans for money rituals, and now they have ended up in prison. For me personally, I have traveled to 4 different countries, and if you look at how a lot of people have regretted traveling abroad, my brothers and sisters, you will stop copying what your mates are doing. Some of them, what to eat and where to sleep is now a burden. You know, some of you leave your place of destiny and expect God to bless you. Some of you, God had made you in such a way that your blessing day in the village, but you are now in the cities and struggling there. Some of you, God had made you in such a way that your blessing day in Ghana here, but you are now in abroad and you are struggling there. I know some people who are doing well in Ghana, who are doing well in their villages, but when they travel to the cities and in abroad, they are now struggling there. What to eat and where to sleep is now a burden to them. So you need to stop copying what your mates are doing. What will help your mate will end your career or you end up losing your life. And I know someone who have regretted for getting married because he was copying what his mates were doing. You need to avoid copying what your mates are doing. All fingers are not the same. Everyone carries his own grace and blessings. Be in your own lane and be in your own race. If the time arrives, God will eventually bless you. You are not on this earth to copy people. I don't want this video to be long. Thank you very much for watching. This is Coach Abdul. Stay blessed. I love you.